Jack's ramblings of the day. May 7th, 2026. Let's get into it. I want to talk about discipline first. I, for one, need to write my goals down. And I'm not talking about like, today I want to do this, today I want to do that. No, it's more like my long-term goals too, I have down. But these like mid-level goals, here's the thing, I need to progress in them from day to day. In order to do that, I have to have them like strategically written down, and the reason is vibes. Vibes. It is way too difficult to just, I'll be feeling good and I'm like, oh, I want to do this today. I want to do this today. When I don't have that check mark, it ain't gonna get done fully, and not to the extent that I want it to. That's really the goal. For example, I need to create an LLC because I was developing this app that is designed, it's a social media app designed to bring people together, as opposed to what I feel like social media actually does, drive people apart. Comparison, this and that. And so I need to develop it a little bit more, but the epiphany that I had recently was, all right, you got like Instagram. I think it's all right. We're familiar with it, right? As well as, let's say, Reddit. So the idea about it was, let's mix this social media aspect to it where you can kind of post. It's gamified in a sense. You can follow others, follow your friends, and this and that. The idea behind it is, let's bring people together. So I was going to try to market it to college campuses as well as maybe even homeowners associations, because people don't even know their neighbors anymore. I view that to be an issue. If there was an app dedicated to, hey, within this community, you join that community and it links you with everybody, and then you can post a little thread on there. Hey, I'm throwing a little shindig. Pull up if you want to. Bring some food. Bring some drink. Bring a good attitude. Let's get down to it. Type beat. That was the goal. I wrote the code for it a minute ago. And I haven't done anything with it because I got busy. Life does happen. Life did happen. I am sad to say that life happened more than I had planned, because my father had a cervical spinal issue, and kind of dealing with that a little bit as a caretaker, caregiver, whatever. And so life happens, but that's not to say that I haven't been lazy, and I have been to an extent because there's so much craziness going on. If I had that formulated structure, like bang, 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 I'd be able to work on the stuff when the vibes are right up here. You know what I'm saying? And so the vibes ain't right a lot of the time. But when they are, you have to jump on that moment. You have to jump on that opportunity. And that goes for anybody. I mean that, and that's why I'm kind of expressing these thoughts, because I think a lot of people could apply this into their lives. I, for one, need to apply it into my life. It's easier said than done. I don't argue that at all. I've been able to kind of enact some things I wanted to do, but then my further ambitions pull away from my prior ambitions, Like, and then I have a problem too, right? I have a gaming pardon me. I have a gaming channel. All I've been doing is live streaming to it. the main goal is to make content for it, you know, and I just get so lazy. I got this channel and I need to make more actual videos regarding stuff, which I have been uh actively trying to do so. But the gaming channel, on the other hand, all I do is just stream on it. I posted a video today because I had the came to the conclusion I'm just being lazy. You know, I'm not utilizing my time well, and you know, I recently applied for another job, pays better, and I'm just gonna take more of my time than my current job, and so you know, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna have unless I make the time more enough time to do this stuff. I've thought about kind of outsourcing some of the work, but it's like, why would I do that when I can't pay nobody? Like, I don't want people to necessarily just do this stuff for free. Oh, ginger. Trying to grow ginger and turmeric. Sorry. Pronounce it how you will. I will do the same. Regardless, I'm growing them antimicrobial, antibiotic, antioxidant. I'm trying to grow them now so that granted, I don't have enough space to grow enough of anything. That's my next goal in life. Well, I don't know. It's not exactly my next goal in life, but it is a goal of mine. I need some land so that I can actually act out some ambitions. Um, Furthermore, I'm trying to write this damn book. I got a lot of little books, maybe books, short stories, this, that. Some of them are supposed to be novels. And I've been working on one in particular. It's a fantasy novel. Similar maybe to Lord of the Rings, similar maybe to Game of Thrones. The premise of it is duality. And so throughout the books, because it's going to be multiple from my understanding at the moment, there's two sides of the same coin, so to say, and that's the duality of it. Good versus evil. I want that to be very present. But there's still dilemmas and how that good and evil is actually enacted. It's not going to be just black and white, I don't think. I want to get into the complexity of characters. As well as tying it with different magical systems, essentially, in systems of power, not just in magic. Um, you know, politics, uh, ruling, deceit, pure ambition, you know, all this sort of stuff. Um, it'll be good. It'll be good. At least it's all right so far. I've only written kind of the intro, and that was probably the toughest part because I didn't really have anything planned for the intro. Essentially, they arrive to the land via boat, get drunk, and then that was their mistake. You know, they had a little feast upon arrival because they were celebrating. You know, so I think that's what I'm gonna call it today. Not not too much, you know. The main point is discipline. We all need more discipline, probably. I don't know. Maybe some people need less discipline. I couldn't tell you. Some people need more inspiration than discipline. Maybe some people need more motivation than discipline. I think you need to be motivated to be disciplined in a way. You know, if you weren't motivated at all, what's there to be disciplined about? You know what I mean? Probably lead to unhappiness. I've been down that road. Don't do it. Stay true. Stay motivated. Praise be to the Lord. Much love. God bless. and adios.